Imagine a world where trains don't touch the ground, and where cars float on water, and where even drones save lives in midair. And as amazing as it may seem, the parking lots are automatically organized. It seems like science fiction, isn't it? Because know that this future has already begun, and is happening right now, right before our eyes, in the country of the future, China. Get ready for an incredibly fascinating journey, where engineering meets the most fertile imagination, and technology dances with nature and without losing the rhythm. Today you'll discover vehicles that defy gravity, trains that travel like silent bullets, and inventions that will forever change the way we move around the world. So stay with me until the end of this video and enjoy this magnificent and futuristic trip, because you will see here some things that will change the way you see tomorrow. In the city of Chongqing, where hills challenge architects and engineers, a bold solution emerged. China's first autonomous aerial train. It does not fly like an airplane, but rises as a dream come true. It runs suspended on an elevated track of more than 10 kilometers, traveled with elegance and precision, with the ability to transport up to 200 people at a speed of 60 km/h. In just 7 months, the urban landscape has gained not only a new means of transport, but a symbol of innovation. This train not only saves space on the streets, it rewrites the logic of urban traffic. Quiet, electric, and smooth. A dance suspended between technology and sustainability. But if you think you've seen something futuristic, calm down. Wait until you meet the Yangwang U8. Created by BID, this floating SUV is a new page to modern engineering, with 4 electric motors and a 0 to 100 km/h start in less than 3 seconds. It challenges not only the competition but also physics. Imagine driving on a rainy day, and suddenly there is a flood, and at the slightest sign of danger your car turns. It floats over the water, moving gently, automatically closes the windows, and opens the sunroof as an escape route. It is as if the car had soul and instinct of protection. Yes, it can rotate 360 degrees on its own axis, is a real ballet on wheels. Speaking of wheels, what if they were unnecessary? The inventor of the Chinese rover board now brings us Shane. He is a 2-wheeled vehicle with the heart of a futuristic cruiser. It rotates on its own axis, adapts the center of gravity, maintains balance even in the most daring maneuvers. This is like watching the future balance on your toes. But if the ground is getting too small for so much technology, how about take flight and take advantage of airspace? The Yiheng 216 is a drone taxi that has already won the skies of China. It is autonomous from start to finish, without pilot and without joystick, just a programmed destination. The passenger enters, and the sky does the rest. The drone takes off voila and lands, all safely, even if one of its rotors fails. Silent, electric, and reliable. A flight of up to 30 kilometers at 130 km/h. A sigh of urban freedom. And speaking of size, Nio ZT9 offers us one of the most unusual and charming moments of recent innovation. When the snow covers the roof of the car, he just shakes like a happy dog coming out of the water, all thanks to the intelligent hydraulic suspension that shakes the car with millimeter precision. An almost poetic gesture amidst the rigor of engineering. And it doesn't stop there. With 707 horsepower and ultra-fast recharging, 160 kilometers of autonomy in just 5 minutes. Not only a car is an experience, but what if I told you that there is a car, which is also an airplane? Aero HTT's Xpeng X3 is a hybrid between road and sky. On the ground, it is an efficient electric car. With a touch, it transforms, opens its 8 rotors, takes off vertically, and flies up to 130 km/h for 35 minutes. The flight module is recharged by the car itself, and the cabin offers a 270 degrees panoramic view. You do not drive, you fly. And while the heavens are filled with possibilities, the ground also wins new revolutions. China Aerospace Science has conducted tests with the T-Flight, a magnetic levitation train that travels inside vacuum tubes. The previous record was 623 kilometers per hour, but it has been surpassed, and the new number is still confidential. A fast-paced mystery that promises to rival airplanes, creating a new era in long-distance travel. Magnetic levitation, absence of air, supersonic speeds, a whisper of the future cutting through the silence of time. And where there are cars, there is also the challenge of parking them. The new demo robots take on this task with mastery. Simply enter the data into a screen and see the vehicle be parked with surgical precision. A robotic arm adjusts the car perfectly. No stress, no mistake. It's as if the garage has gained awareness. And finally, when everything seems to have been said, the fire drones appear, created to save lives in extreme situations. These drones reach 200 meters altitude in just 30 seconds. The aerial scooper model carries more than 3,700 liters of water, perfect for remote areas. The Z50 sprays extinguishing agents with precision, turning each flight into an act of mechanical courage. They are heroes with helices, fighting the fire from above, where human hands do not reach. And then, what seemed like fiction is now reality. China is redesigning not only its means of transport, but the very way we move around the world. Every invention we see today is a step towards a more efficient, safer, and infinitely more inspiring tomorrow. If you liked this video, please leave your like. It helps us keep bringing that kind of fascinating content. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from the world of technology, science, and curiosities. And there's another video waiting for you right here on the screen. Click and continue this journey of discovery with us. Until next time, and may the future find us ready to dream higher.